Hello, and this is the store that I made for the promotion. Okay, what the fuck? With the screen? Okay, window capture? Monitor capture. Whoa, that's fucking freaky. Alright, there we go. The Pubic Park. New game. Settings. Wow, this is running poorly. I can already tell this is going to be off to a gay start. Video, can we turn down the video quality? I should be able to... This is already running like shit. A game like this shouldn't be all over the course of the day. It may, oh, it's gonna mess with our sanity. It's gonna be scary, Leanne. Yeah, I got my sister with me.
Yeah.
Come over here, into the head webcam. Make sure your voice is facing that direction. I don't know, the way that menu was going, I don't know if my computer can run a game made in Unreal that takes 1.6 hours to fucking complete. I can do Skyrim in ultra high quality, but oh, the park. They need to get a new graphics card for Fallout 4, though.
I got my own YouTube channel.
Yeah, you do, and I'll give you the fucking Cheerios.
Go fuck yourself.
I'll give you the Cheerios.
I don't care about any Cheerios.
Yeah, I'll give you Cheerios.
I don't even like Cheerios. If there's a honey Cheerios, though.
Cheerio. What I missed that doesn't exist anymore because it stopped existing before you were born.
Why is my Sonic in here?
It's my Sonic now.
No, it's mine.
And the game has locked up.
I think I've seen Markiplier play this.
Possibly. Wonder if he had anywhere near the... Oh, there we go. Funcom? More like Fun-Tum from...
Always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Subtitles aren't on by default? Why? Yeah, it's absolutely going to fucking fuck with us.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
So we're this far into what looked like a FNAF clone. You've got the evil mascot character with demonic eyes, you've got the missing children plot, and you've got an unfriendly, child-friendly location, and we're already talking about a fucking bear. My expectations for this game are already in the fucking crapper. Especially when it's lagging like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon lagging, like a dungeon dragon. Alright, what is even the hell with this? This game doesn't have very good graphics. It should be running better than this. I can play Skyrim on ultra high settings. This game is shit. It's low budget trash. So there's no reason at all. No reason at all it should be this low. I could run Undertale at 7.
Now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
I'm going back for a fucking teddy bear? Understand.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Oh. It's legit and friendly. Have we hammered it in that this is a legit friendly park? Man, I hope nothing hijinksy happens. What the hell?
Guess that one's not working.
I can run Duke Nukem 3D in its high quality mod. I can run Mega Man 9 at 111 frames per second.
What?
Hey.
It's the horrible coding of everything. It's causing the game to crash.
People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your...
Don't even give me that shit!
Hey,
After the morning I've had, don't even give me that!
I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
How did he get into the park? If the gates were locked and I couldn't get in, how the fuck is he gonna get in? Is there a child site? No, we're doing this press X to Jason shit? This game is terrible.
Callum, where are you going?
Oh look, Ghost.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Ooh, it's been a dark and stormy night. I've been taking creative writing lessons. Can you tell?
Callum, I told you to wait in the car. Over here.
That's clearly not Callum. That's clearly a ghost kid. Oh look, it became all dark and spooky. And Leanne, look, it became all dark and spooky.
Yeah, I see.
Woo!
There's actually another game that's also called The Park, which is awesome.
So Markiplier didn't play this?
No, there was something new where you start in the park already,
Park.
and Markiplier played it, and Slayman was coming and chasing you around.
Press R1 to run. R1. That's not even a controller I can use with the fucking... That's why this game sucks monkey fuck, isn't it? This is a PS4 game that's been improperly encoded. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna follow the kid. I don't want to follow the kid. I want to go in the clown head. Didn't even change the buttons to Xbox buttons. Because that's the kind of controller that works in the PC. You gotta do all this special shit to get a PS4 controller working with this fuck. Otherwise, I would have gotten one more. And you know something scary is gonna happen here.
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
Oh, our protagonist is a pussy.
She's not brave.
Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. You know, they really should get someone who works with the park. The park's not even abandoned, so I don't even get that. They should have cleaned this graffiti up. I mean, look at that. Look at that, Leanne, look. Carrie Killian, Satan, that is not appropriate for kids. That is not appropriate for kids. Yeah, the game runs like,
Dog shit.
yeah, like dog shit. I mean, I've been needing to get a new graphics card, but this game is not graphically pleasing. It's not very demanding. It's... Shoo. Shoo.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Hope this isn't Chris's blood. Get that joke, Leanne?
Yeah,
You've seen the Resident Evil lines?
I think so.
Let me see, This weapon is powerful, especially against living things.
Okay, maybe not.
Alright. Oh look, it's Five Nights at Squirrely's. It's totally gonna come to life and kill us. This game is pathetic.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
But Chad the Chipmunk worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Okay, these aren't like hidden things in the background. These are clearly things that... Oh, if I turn around, is the chipmunk gonna be staring at me? Or actually, I've got to give them credit for that. I've got to give them credit for not stooping to that.
I wonder what this is.
So do I, because guess what? I can't read it! I can't read that! I hope it doesn't have anything essential for to get past some shit later, because I can't read that. It's too zoomed out. Let me try walking right up to the monitor. Leanne, hold the controller. So what do you think? Good game so far?
Yeah.
Great game, huh? Alright. Purchase the land on Solomon Item for a pittance. I might add whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals. Just the mention of his name, people slamming doors, locking shutters. From the moment I arrived on the island, my lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the Reaper, the matter. Okay, but the rather still Reaper. I can't read that. I can't read that. Even with my eyes up close to the screen, I can't read this. Holy shit, this game is terrible. I've seen free games. I'm glad I only paid 99 cents for this shit, because I've seen games that are free put well to better than this. I'd rather play Five Nights at Candy's. I'd rather play One Night at Flumpty's. I'd rather play Slender the 8 Pages. Those are all...
9 pages? There's a 9 pages one.
Oh, well, still. Point is, hell, I'd rather play Five Nights at Wario's. Those games are free and still better than this. To offer me a warning, I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter, and the curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly used by his pathetic attempts at warning, ranting, marrying, Wyoming. It looks like it says Wyoming. Me off. I have a great vision for this place. We'll see this vision to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I can't imagine having anything else. Start something amazing. Alright, so basically, purple guy killed the kids. You could have just said, this place is haunted, get it yet? Would have had the same effect. I'm not cutting this game any favors because I'm still pissed off about the lag. I'm still pissed off about the terrible narration.
Stop! Tell him!
She can't even hear you. Oh, okay. I'm still pissed off about the trying too hard setup. This is just not a good game. The only atmosphere it's building is, oh, shit's gonna go down. Get it? Get it? In a good horror game, shit should go down right from the beginning. I should immediately feel like I've been immersed into something truly awful. I'm not a big Silent Hill fan, but Silent Hill accomplished this. Resident Evil accomplished this. Five Nights accomplished this. Clock Tower accomplished this.
Talon,
Here,
stay where you are.
he's on the ride, bitch. You could just wait for the ride to come back, but no, we're not gonna do that because the game isn't gonna let us do that. Instead, we're gonna be like a fucking moron and we're gonna ride the swan. Ride swan. It's an alright. It's an alright. D.E. Nami's not shy. Who's that? Do. Usopp's cooking. Chopper's doctoring. And Sanji's doing that marksman thing. Oh, we're gonna ride in a horror setting, so we're gonna see the monster, and the monster's gonna look us dead in the face, and then we're gonna drive back. We're gonna drive past. You know, kind of like Scarowinds. You ever go to Scarowinds, Leanne?
No.
Oh, well, it's actually pretty cool. It's where you go to Carowinds at Halloween time, and everyone who works at the park is there. Like, the janitors are off duty.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl
Named Gretel.
They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
They had very little to suck.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept.
They're trying to scare us with Hansel and Gretel.
From the ground to fill
Are you serious?
Really, bitch?
Look, you can scare us with London Bridges because London Bridges actually has some kind of creepy...
The woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever
yeah, then the House of Candy, the witch, they throw the witch into the oven, blah blah blah. Okay, I get it.
When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail.
This isn't a story I haven't heard before. Everyone and their grandmother knows Hansel and Gretel.
After receiving a thorough
this horror game is at... Mom, come here. I want this on camera. They're actually trying to scare us with Hansel and Gretel.
Well, it's scary back then.
Yeah, but it's like 2016! You can't scare me with Hansel and Gretel!
No, everyone knows when you walk in the woods, the witch's house is like right next to the door. Everybody knows where the witch's house is. Now she just gives you hot and
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Like I said, you can scare us with like a Victorian-era song because...
Unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
But a Victorian-era fairy tale, it's like, why don't you tell me how legit Little Red Riding Hood? Then the wolf came and gobbled her... No! You can't... I understand why you think this is gonna work, but...
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house.
Made of
Its
candy.
walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
See, I thought that what was gonna happen was we're gonna see Chad the Chipmunk, and he was gonna have red glowing eyes, and he was gonna like almost get us, and then we were gonna zoom away like right at the last second, like in every 3D horror game ever. But this is even more pathetic.
From the house, sniffing the air and peering around.
I just...
With cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here?
You could even make up your own fairy tale for this.
Stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops.
It's not even like this has anything to do with the ride. Like, if they were like animatronic Hansel and Gretel and the witch, you know, kind of like Snow White and the Seven Dwarves at Disney World. You saw that, right? Remember they had the robot dwarves and and they played through the whole movie. That was cool, but here they just got shadows on a fucking wall.
But Jesus.
Inside the house, the old woman.
What's going on?
I tried to pull
She stuffed Hansel into a cage.
Yeah, now the girl is
And put
shaky.
Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Alan, why did you go? Alan, why did you go?
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today, I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel.
Okay.
Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven.
See, it was cool when it was like robots reenacting it, and they also did one of Peter Pan. Remember, We Flew Over Neverland?
They lit a fire beneath
That was cool.
and though
This
she
is not.
screamed and begged,
It's just fucking shadows on a creepy cave.
screams had stilled.
It's terrible. You can't do anything with this.
Try not to get scared with the monster.
You don't even have to try. I bet the monster.
Because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Okay, that didn't happen in the original fairy tale, but cool, I guess. Good for them.
It must happen what after.
Oh, and the swan's looking at us now. Yeah, I get it. I'm like the witch, and I'm gonna get eaten by kids. I get it. You could have... That was far worse than what I thought it was gonna be. That was terrible. Look at how not scared I am. You scared?
No. That duck didn't scare me either.
This game sucks. Swans, gingerbread, and chocolate. Okay, even though that version of the story didn't have chocolate, just gingerbread and sugar.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch,
Oh,
even
God.
their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Cool, and I'm sure your college professor gave you a B on that. Yeah, I actually took a creative writing class once. I flunked. Flunked like hell. My fault,
There's
really.
some trash all over the ground.
I was too focused on writing
Oh,
and
great.
not
An abandoned van.
This place.
park maintenance. Oh no! It's gonna.
I know, it's Frederick. Oh no.
Oh no! It's gonna summon the monster. It made a mad alarm. Now the zombies are coming. Rawr!
It's Frederick.
Basically, all that note says is yes, this place is still cursed by something.
Oh, well, good morning.
Hi.
Also, look, the teddy bear's been stabbed in the eye.
Oh no, Frederick.
Ooh, oh creepy. You're so scary.
Where?
This teddy bear's been stabbed in the eye.
This is not scary at all.
Yeah. The constant.
Ooh, I wonder who that is.
Oh, look, something might happen. No. Just rocks, huh? Can the crappy squirrel start chasing me now? Does the game get good then? Because I'm really ready for this.
Here we go. Here's the rides.
There we go.
Here's the fun rides.
Also, why do you have to do the fucking Hansel and Gretel story just to get to this part of the park? It's not a very good thing. It's like if you were in Disney World and in order to get to Tomorrowland, you absolutely had to take It's a Small World After All. Which again, didn't use shadows on a wall, it used fucking robots because robots are cool. Like bow
This
ties.
old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Examine report.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Thank you. Alright. Basically it says children died here. Kids died because people gotta die for it to be haunted. So. Okay, so stop me if you heard this one. It's a child-friendly location, right? It's got bad funding. It can't make money. And there's a guy in a mascot costume taking children, and they're never seen again. Does that sound like anything?
That sounds familiar to Five Nights at Freddy's.
And it's like, dude, come up with your own material or don't. Just because you threw more money on the screen doesn't mean I can't tell what you ripped off. So yeah, basically, that was a police report. I literally have to walk up and press my face to the monitor to even read it. But basically, it's a police report saying that children were snatched off by a guy pretending to work here in a chipmunk outfit. Or maybe he actually does work here, because, I mean, Springtrap actually worked there. Basically, there's a guy in a chipmunk suit, and he takes kids away. And for some reason, people are still dumb enough to let their children play here. Even though there's a guy in a chipmunk suit who's not been caught taking kids away. Okay, read page. Okay, seriously? You can make the font bigger! I'm not having a good time with this game. In fact, call Sans the Skeleton because I'm having a bad time.
Oh yeah, Sans will chew!
Frustrated with Basically, he's saying no matter how much money he throws at the place, everything here turns out disastrous. Oh.
Nice nice jacket.
Well, actually, I gotta give them props for something. There are so many first-person games where I look down and I only see my feet, or I don't see anything at all, and it's like I'm playing as a ghost. But here, you can actually see your whole body when you look down. That is the one positive that I give this game so far. God, this game feels like it's gonna crash at any second, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The park, more like the shit. I'm afraid to Alt-Tab and check on the recording because...
Well, you're afraid to do that. Some marks will pop up.
No, I'm afraid the game's gonna
Treachery
crash.
hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides.
God!
The
I
first
get
time
it.
I saw Callum,
You're published on Amazon.
my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces,
What are you talking about?
treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single traitorous thought.
What are you talking about? He's still alive! No one's betrayed you! What the hell are you talking about? Or do we follow a ghost in here? How did the kid get in here if it was locked? And if he's a ghost, how come the other person was able to see him? I mean, if he's a ghost, then the other people are like, yeah, your kid just phased through the bars. It's the creepiest shit. Also, we love to go into that building, but guess what? There's no door. At all. It's not even a locked door, but they just didn't put a door. I mean, fuck my ass.
I'm thinking the same thing.
What, Chad's gonna show up?
Yeah.
Well, I fucking welcome it. Because,
Constant
holy...
crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Bitch, you got a problem with bumper cars? Did you just diss bumper cars? No, let me in here. She just dissed bumper cars and 80s music. What problem do you have with the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack? This is probably one of the worst games I've ever seen in the horror genre that I paid for.
Oh, look,
Cool.
oh, I can't wait to read that thing or that.
Read page. Read page. I keep pushing A and it's not. There we go. Okay, the roller coaster is broken. That's literally all it says.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, really? We couldn't tell that the roller coaster was broken from looking at it? And who leaves these pages here? Who? Who just leaves important documents like police reports and shit just laying around the goddamn park? And let me guess. We're gonna have to get on it because Chad's gonna show up the second we walk down there. And we're gonna be like, oh no, I gotta get on it to get away from Chad, but it's broken, but I gotta. And no, we're not going down there at all. Okay, come on, Chad might be there. I want to see the stupid furry. I want to see the stupid furry chasing us. Alright, well, we can't go down there. Can I use this? No. Come on, I want to go down there. We're going down, down in a pretty around.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum. Hello?
Well, dead end, so I might as well walk this way. Eat chalk this way. Cock this way. Newspaper. Pizza, local
I
pizza.
wonder what this is.
God, you're gonna make me stand up again. Why? Okay, it used to be successful, but now it's not. Even though that contradicts with all the fucking papers we saw that said the place was always fucking cursed. Holy shit! Okay. It used to be successful. Now it isn't, even though the other papers said that this place was cursed from the beginning. What a great game. What a great game.
Come back. Stop, Callum!
Now I'm backtracking. If this game crashes on me, I'm just gonna let it slide. And just not play the game again. Oh, look at that! It's sparking! And we're gonna look at it. Because that seems like the smart thing to do. What the hell? Gore, random gore, random gore, random gore. No. Well, that was pointless. Shocking revelations. And reveal anything outside of, once again, our protagonist is a vagina. The run button stopped working. Oh, there it goes. It just doesn't run as fast. And an accident report. Chad the Chipmunk is bad and good. And if you see Chad the Chipmunk, he's bad and good. So if you see Chad the Chipmunk, run away, okay? Okay. Leanne, I want you to... You know what, never mind. I'll just... Okay, basically a ghost tried to kill him.
Okay, I'm leaving y'all with 10 cans, 8 cans of wet cat food, and there's 2 full bags of dry cat food. 1 cup dry cat food is open. Make sure y'all feed the cats. I'm counting on you 3 to do it.
Mom! Feed the cats, please. What is this game on?
Sorry about that caught on camera. It's just, I live with my mom. So does my sister. Are we in the bumper car now? Oh, look, it's the... You threw a lot of money on the screen, but that's not cutting it.
What's it alive?
Okay. Like, I'm trying to move out, but it's not easy in this economy. No, I don't have any editing software, nor do I edit this. So I'm sauce.
Some of the graphics look good like that Shadow did.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Is this woman fucking serious? So you're a teen mother, right? You're like 16 and yet somehow a 5-year-old? God, again with it. Leanne, walk up to it and just tell me what it says. Just summarize it.
Some type of, there's like some marks because right here it says it makes wine.
You can't read it? It makes my skin crawl. Basically, the employees are really stupid, and they keep wasting electricity. Employees using too much electricity because they think they see monsters. Will you just stop? Help is agony. I am so glad that I'm a writer because it's like Alright, let's go on the Ferris wheel, the safe Ferris wheel.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Okay. You know this place is stupidly dangerous. You know this place can get you killed. You know this isn't a good place for kids. And you still bring your son here?
Well,
Okay. Making another Five Nights comparison, and I'm sorry, but this game is clearly trying to cash in on Five Nights, but it doesn't want to do the gameplay or the charm. It just wants to throw money at the fucking screen with pretty much the same plot. Just replace the amusement park just replace the pizzeria with the amusement park. In the book, in the book Silver Eyes, it was a local chain that was actually legitimately beloved by kids. So, and they actually tried to have a standard of safety, but It wasn't just a screaming metal death trap to... It wasn't just a screaming metal death trap in Utah Hurricane. They actually put effort into it. Sorry, I'm so mad at this game I can't even think straight. Family of 3 killed on a roller coaster, 14 severed instances of broken bones, and 3 suicide. Also, again, children just disappeared in Five Nights with no proof that they actually died. Here, it's saying that pretty much everyone who comes to this park is doomed. So why? Why on earth would you bring your kid here? Oh look, there's Chad the Chipmunk.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Why do you want to get on at all?
I can't get on while it's moving.
You just saw on the paper. Are you eating the Sonic toy?
I don't know.
Don't eat the Sonic toy.
Why?
That's kind of choking hazard. Also, you're not 12. You're 3. I mean, you're not 3, you're 12. Oh, I see what's going on. Alright, it's gonna stop, and then Chad the Chipmunk's
Can't get on
gonna...
while it's moving.
And then Chad the Chipmunk's gonna speed it up, like, so fast, and then it launches us halfway across the park. You know, why not do that? If you're going to be this terrible, I mean, you have to know from the overly bad writing, the poor characterization, the stupid protagonists, and the obviously stolen from something else setup. You have to know that all your only hope for this is to camp it up, cheese it up, like. This is like going to see a PG-13 horror movie. I don't even know if that analogy makes sense, but it's like, ooh, it's really scary. It's totally scary. Something might happen.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off.
Don't monologue.
After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there.
Oh, and all of my customers are sexist. You're gonna pull a Metamore City, he grabbed my ass. I swear, in every episode of Metamore City, at least in all of them I've seen, so there's a female character who yells, he grabbed my ass.
Felt like a fairy tale.
Because if any place is to deal with sexism, it would be a modern day version of a kingdom where all of the knights were women.
That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale.
Your husband died here, and you still take your kid? Oh my... This sets a record for stupid protagonists. You have every reason to believe this place is dangerous. Every reason. And you still come regularly? Did you bring a oh, yeah, there's someone in there. Someone in there. And they're gonna make it go super, super fast and try to kill us.
Nope.
No? Okay. They're gone now.
The jails.
See, I was wondering when we'd actually see our villain.
I guess that was him.
I really thought it was going to be the chipmunk. You know what gave me that idea?
What?
On the cover of this game, you can see the chipmunk with red glowing eyes. And I immediately thought, okay, so 5 nights with more money thrown into it? And I was right. Unfortunately, the money went to fucking graphics and shit, not to cool shit. The money couldn't even go to make the game run at a proper frame rate. Alright, hold on. Pause. I'm gonna try to turn the graphics down to their bare minimum and see if that does a goddamn thing. Because this lag is not gonna help us when we got people chasing after, if people ever chase after us. Alright, low. Yes, enable VSync. And let's turn down the field of view a little bit. I think changing the graphics settings broke the game. Because I swear if it doesn't crash right now. It feels like it's about to crash. Keep the settings. Because I know it's not my computer. My computer can handle so much better than this. Yeah, keep the settings. Just go back. Start, unpause, go back.
And then go to the back.
I tried, but okay, go back. Continue game. That didn't change a damn thing. It's still running slowly.
Well, we should have to apply the PlayStation 4 one.
I'm not buying this game again. I'm sorry, but this game sucks. Like, I thought about trying the Secret World, but if the Secret World is anything like this, I think I'll stick with World of Warcraft. Can I crouch? Oh look, there's a broken Ferris with baby doll. A ticket for the roller coaster. Oh god, no! Oh, they're gonna kill us. Well, that was unbelievably silly. That's like how you'd open up a stage in Sonic Adventure.
I don't know what happened to this Ferris wheel.
Clearly the guy we saw broke it. Oh, and she can't run because she's panicked. Which was a great mechanic in Clock Tower, but Clock Tower was a side-scroller.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them, little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Consistency in character. What's that? Also, look, we're back at the fucking roller coaster. Are you trying to die? Well, I'm gonna guess we can't progress until we get on the
I
roller
always wanted
coaster.
to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
You saw the report that says this is a death trap. You saw the report that says this is a spring trap. Actually, lowering the quality did make it run a little better. It's not lagging so much as the movements are just slow, which could be how the game is intended to be played. Because crippling your own movement is so scary.
Up and down. How fun to look.
I've got it.
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
Oh god.
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is
His
Callum?
hand's a tentacle.
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was
And
told.
got so far, buddied.
But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
Which has it now? Has both of you. No happy ending.
Oh,
here,
because
I'm afraid.
Hansel and Gretel, they need to tie it into...
Just leave me alone.
I've always thought of myself as Gretel, and...
Fool, you always were.
Okay, now I'm... Also, the whole children are evil parasites thing is stole that from Harvester. It's not an original idea. You took it from Harvester from the scene where the children are eating their mother. Oh, because it's like when she was giving birth to Kellum, you see. Oh, look, it's a full moon, Leanne. It's a full fucking moon because we didn't have enough cliches.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna admit that the guy in the tentacle guy, that's actually kind of scary. I like that. But whoa, not safe. Well, I can taste your dreams. Why? Would you make it look like a cat? Oh. that was supposed to be scary? Her running over the kid? That was hilarious! I'm still torn up on it. I'm still torn up on the inside. She ran over the kid. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be scary? This is supposed to be funny, right? This is supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be funny, right? This is a comedy? Oh, flashlight! We can now go into the clown's, mouth.
The witch awaits.
Hope's light.
Wow.
Callum? Callum!
Oh, again, it's like Hansel and Gretel, because it really isn't like Hansel and
Bruises on
Gretel.
his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me.
You know, it'd be nice if we could see this.
There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could see this instead of just having her talk about it? Oh no.
It just reminds me of Slender Man, the park.
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in parkgoers' mouths? Hold it. So you know someone at this park is hurting your kid. You kid tripping over murder reports. Yesterday evening, visitors to... Okay, yeah, basically someone got murdered in the cotton candy booth, and they didn't notice until a bunch of birds started eating cotton candy.
Wow.
So, again, this is supposed to be scary. Birds eating cotton candy, that's pretty funny. Also, again, you are tripping over murder reports, accident reports, out the fucking wazoo. You know your child is being beaten. You know that your child is traumatized by this place, but you keep coming back? What's wrong with you? Also, this comes out of nowhere because in the beginning you're all like, oh, I love the amusement park. I can see why Callum loves it. We're so close. And now you're talking about, oh, I hate that brat. It's like, have consistent dialogue. Oh, look, there's a dead body.
Poor bastard.
The corpse is gonna move.
Did this to him.
The corpse is gonna move. The corpse is gonna move. The corpse is gonna move.
Callum, where are you?
Really thought the corpse was gonna move. Why can't I go back? Oh, God!
Really, nigger.
That was actually pretty scary.
That didn't scare me one bit.
It was a little scary.
Well, I watch a lot of horror games, so...
I play a lot of horror games. It was kind of scary. I mean,
I watched a lot of horror games, and I don't get scared.
Well, I do get scared, but still, I mean, it's kind of because I was expecting the body to move, and then suddenly I can't turn around, and then there's the squirrel. I mean, chipmunk. You gotta give him a little something for that. I mean, it was a little scary. Not much, but a little. It got something out of me. It made me jump a little.
Heck, even Sonic backwards looks scary.
You're right. The Sonic figure, when you turn him backwards, does look kind of scary. But, like, there was a Purple Dave right there, and... So you see... Sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah. Like I said, in 5 nights, it was beloved by the town. It was successful. Why am I going to take pills?
Pills here!
And the missing children's incident was like an isolated thing. They didn't have children coming home with black eyes every day, and yet parents still took them, like seems to be the case here, but...
These are mine.
Why do you have pills? Why are you taking pills? You're... okay...
1980. 1987.
Destroy reality. Fuck gravity.
Light won't go that high.
Alright, basically it says someone's a fat pig, but his doter is hot. I can taste your dreams. Not safe. The League. Your mother. Say no to graffiti. Okay, that one's kind of funny. All that you love will be carried away. Basically, it's the things that were written on the walls, but now they're written on these walls. Don't believe anything they tell you. So now we're high on the drugs. We are high on the drugs.
And stuff is floating.
Is that a vagina in an electric chair?
Oh, look. Teddy bears.
Oh no, teddy bears.
What the? It's just
Yeah.
like freeze thing. That freeze thing.
Well, they put in this graphic filter that made everything all trippy, and they're like,
Don't touch me.
Jesus.
read the newspaper. Future times.
Okay. Alright, basically it's some drug-addicted thing about a succubus giving a hand job. No, really, that's what it says. That's actually what the paper says.
I'm just looking at this like, what the fuck?
This game is terrible, but right now it's on a drug trip. No, literally, some pills showed up, and... Alright.
They were hers. She took them and
Sorry, my mom came in and started staring at the screen. I don't do Let's Plays professionally,
Boing.
obviously. Pickled punks. Alright, while on the search for her son, she just starts popping pills, and now everything's all wonkified. Catnip.
What?
Want to smoke some catnip, Leanne?
Let me look.
Oh!
But Jesus!
Look,
Look at this shit.
her hands are all distorted and they've got cuts in them, and then the chipmunk's gonna show up as soon as we fall asleep.
Let me look at that shit.
I want to smoke.
And
that.
I found this in your room, baby.
You want to talk to about why she found that in your room? Have you been smoking catnip, Leanne?
It came in the stocking with the for cats.
Alright, well...
From back there, it looks like it was blue.
Alright. Don't worry, we'll give them the catnip when we're watching the cats.
Okay.
Unless you want it back.
No, it's fine.
Alright. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own.
Don't even start with me!
Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action.
Kevin
Hear
needs
the
nothing to
children
do with that.
scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Are you serious? You're talking about the witch like she's a real... Oh, it's not a clown face, it's a witch face. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a witch face, not a clown face. I thought it was a clown face. See, like, there's the gingerbread house. And
There's the regular house.
why would you... Why? Alright, flashlight.
Flashlight?
Flashlight.
Flashlight?
The park. It's the worst fucking game in the whole world.
Oh, I wonder what scares this is gonna bring.
And I still like the chipmunk and the squid thing in the roller coaster. I mean that was I like the squid thing, but I don't know, it was a little too Babadook for me.
Roar.
I didn't like Babadook. I don't like this either. At the same time, it was cool to have the supernatural creature like right behind you in the car with you, and he's got like a squid hand. It was a strange set of circumstances. Got glue on my hands. And I just can't stop. Just can't stop. I can't stop. I got a platypus controlling me. What? I got a platypus controlling me. Sorry, I had a Phineas and Ferb moment. It's gonna load forever. Forever Trevor in this clever with a mever. 30 years since all this happened. 30 years it took to rise. Blood on the floor and in their eyes. They took the bite and left them to die. 30 years and now I'm here. The only one left to scream in fear. Your job means nothing when I got you running away with fear in your eyes. Will you look at me? Can you see the death in my eyes? Da 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 da. Something power and force as if they're paying you much.
And they're shit.
Okay, there we go. Oh, look, we're in the witch's house. Why is there a Hansel and Gretel themed park? It's not even that good of a story. It's no Red Riding Hood.
House of Horrors.
But then again, I gotta give them credit for not using Little Red Riding Hood because it seems like everyone uses that for their horror stories. Why did it just say page in the
Yeah, that's what I just saw too.
Read. Oh, it's a visual glitch. Oh, I'm just actually too small. Gotta push my eyeballs against the monitor.
Dirt Valley.
Alright. Basically, someone's obsessed with machines and their unholy power, and machines are unholy because this crazy guy likes machines. Something, the joy of creative processes. Oh, kid running.
Wow.
Oh no!
That's so scary.
It's a guy in a gas mask.
He looks like Pyro.
Yeah, it looks like... Actually, I think it's supposed to be Mr. Foster from Killing Floor.
Hmm.
And I'm like, that actually made me jump a little bit, but... Oh, look, it's Goatman. It's Goatman. I think it's supposed to be Satan.
Hello. There's nothing.
Because we didn't actually program a reflect. And the cardboard cutout disappeared. Weird.
Hello, Manticore.
Is it gonna turn real? Also, that's a manticore, not a minotaur.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Manticores are much worse. They'll kill you. They will straight up kill you. There's the chipmunk. And the real one behind it. See, that was kind of cool. Didn't expect that. And there's a cockroach man. Actually, it looks like a soldier. Like a World War II era Nazi soldier without the flag. Killing Floor was such a bad game. I didn't like it. It just didn't do it for me. I wanted to like it because people kept saying, "Oh, it's so good," but it's really not. An ephemeral child molester of some kind. That's what the chipmunk is. An ephemeral child molester as opposed to a lichy one. Alright, I think this is the way it's supposed to go. Or is it run all the way over here? Manicore, right. Alright, just gonna loop around. I don't know if it doesn't run here or if my controller's broken. Can't move. Just a table. Just the thing I'm supposed to read. Guess I'll go over here. Because the lights popped on when I went over here, and I thought that was where I already was, but... the devil again. Another devil thing. It's gonna light up. Zombie. Another devil thing.
Chair.
Chair. You know what game I'd rather be playing than this? Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
Oh, I was just watching that too.
Oh look, there's the monster guy from the ride. And he wants us to follow him. And we're gonna follow him because we're fucking stupid. Oh look, it was a hallway before, but now it's a downward stairs. Alright, we're gonna see a teddy bear sucking some guy off like in The Shining.
Door's locked. Door's closed. Door open!
And my flashlight doesn't work anymore. Nightmare Circus by... Okay, Nightmare Circus by that guy. Cool, Nightmare Circus.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth.
An amusement park that doesn't pay its power bill. I'm not supposed to be why it's so dark in here because there's no power because they didn't pay the power bill, which is why we're looking at a lit light bulb.
Dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father coldly assessing
Hunger,
me and
the
finding
true
me
story
lacking.
of the Donners.
I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now.
The Wilting by Samuel L. Jackson.
Things never got any better.
I love you from Callum. Well, at least it wasn't a flower that was smiling. Because then the game would just be trying way too goddamn hard. Drop off Callum, electricity bit. This is her house. This is her house, okay?
She thinks she's at home.
No, this actually is her house. You think she's still at the park.
Oh. Just closed.
Locked. Chicken again. So she's poor. Got it. Nothing in the door. You agreed to our meeting today. I consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official confirmation, sound of mind that you may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medicine you've been taking, dispose of any remaining pills. Alright, basically, she used to be crazy. Where's the chipmunk? I received your letter. I'm quite surprised. Like, now the font's bigger. Did they notice, like, a quarter through and didn't change all the other ones?
What?
Because now the font's bigger. I can actually read it now. Though it's in fucking cursive, which doesn't help.
Doesn't help me either.
So basically, she adopted Callum.
What?
Yeah. It says right here. Wait, it's talking about a lover, but the lover's... Okay, so either she adopted Kellum, or there's a lesbian involved. I don't know which one it is.
Oh, there's hot dog.
Something about a...
I was looking for hot dog.
Yeah, molten hot dog. It's Skylander. Read notice. Oh, and now it's too small to read again. Okay, we're Lorraine.
What?
We're not Karen in that. We're Lorraine, okay, basically she's depressed from her husband dying, and there's a lesbian involved, something about a lesbian involved.
There's a lot of notes.
A lot of them that I can't read unless I put my eyeball up to the screen.
I got Bunny the Bunny. Bunny the Bunny.
Someone died and she can't get the money from it. Okay, I get it. You're a broken home. Because mom's depressed. I don't see how the witch ties into this at all. It just seemed like, oh, we need a creepy fairy tale, but we're not clever enough to put song lyrics to anything, so we can't use a song like what's cool then we can't use Little Red Riding Hood. Because everyone else has used Little Red Riding Hood. So let's use Hansel and Gretel for no real reason, even though it doesn't really connect to the story here at all, and I swear to... Alright, more fucking pills, and what's this book called? Nightmare Sir... Is it just looping? There's the teddy bear. I'm not even gonna bother reading that. You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get up and read that. Okay, even with my eyes up against the screen, I can't read that. I can only make out a few words. I cannot read that. Hunger.
Yeah, it's just looping.
Okay. More pills. Alright. Oh, there's the kid. Can't open it.
What have you done with him? Don't leave me!
Door's closed.
Okay, that one's growing green. Let's go there. Like, you had your chance. I'm not even gonna listen to it. I'm not even gonna listen. Not even caring. Don't give a damn. Do not give a damn. Something about Emma being a girl. That's I honestly can't read that shit.
I got Bonnie with me.
Oh, now it's scary because look, they're wolves now. Even though that doesn't really tie into Hansel and Gretel at all. I'm kind of glad they gave up on the motif. I think it was supposed to show a progressive of time, and that letter was supposed to mean something, but I couldn't fucking read it. Wait, what? Hunger. The story of Hansel and Gretel. Okay, they haven't given up on the theme. And they're wolves now. Don't know what that means. The wilting. Okay. I think it's supposed to be Dipper Pines' hat from Gravity Falls. I Love You from Flowey. Callum on the missing its head.
the meat is gone.
Meat's gone.
Door's closed.
Door's still won't open. You know, I think I'm supposed to show some, like, camera shaky.
Bonnie, protect me.
A history of Solomon Island. Oh, you're scared now, Leanne?
No, I just like Bonnie.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a Bonnie plush. That's what she's holding. Thank you, William. The new watch is very nice, and it made me happy. Carrot. Yeah, that's pretty much how I reacted. Oh, there's the Babadook.
It looks like Slendy.
There's the Babadook from that shit. Did they rip off the Babadook? Oh my god, they ripped off the Babadook as well, didn't they? That's not even a good movie. Oh look, hanging baby dolls. Meant to represent innocence and murder, or murdered innocence and hunger, the story. Okay. They're wolves again, and there's blood, and here's the Dipper hat, coated in blood. I'm just getting more and more bored with this story. Still can't open that.
The beer. It's gone.
And I got a screwdriver. Also, it was wine.
Yeah, it looked like
Examine drawing.
it burnt.
There's a baby doll in there. There's gonna be a monster when I turn around. There wasn't one. Thank you for the watch, Carrot. Lamp's knocked over. And there's gonna be a monster when I turn around. Circus Nightmare. Nightmare Circus. Circus Maximus. Okay. Can the ending to the game come? I'm bored!
The door's open.
Read shopping list. You are silent. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer. Callum is no longer. Callum is no longer. I can't read the last part of that. Callum is no longer mine he once was. Alright. Yeah, then the monster's gonna come and kill us. The monster's gonna come and kill us. Okay, cool. Oh, there's no one there. Oh. At this point, the game has just given up. Don't cry, Mama's gonna punch you in the face. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. There's the Babadook again. Yeah, they're supposed to be pink, but they show up as red on the animatronic because of age. Mama's gonna buy you a Jigadiltus. Thought they're supposed to be about a chipmunk or something. Nothing really ties together at all. Hunger the story. Well, there's more blood on the walls. The walls are bleeding. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Evictus. Oh, look, they're hanging. Dad, cannot him. Oh, there's the baby dolls on fire. Love you too.
No.
Oh, look, the music's all tense. Oh, there's the exit. I'm tired of the looping room gag. Can we please stop? I'm so... Oh, look, it's the library. It's the
Stories
library.
are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. 2 children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this
Stop
story,
pretending you have a point.
the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Okay, basically, it's something about turning into a robot and kids being captured and machines and the insane guy in the mascot costume and something about something machines, dead kids, machines and dead kids and transformation, and that's really all I got. My mind is basically numbed from the lack of talent. Eyes without sparkle. So basically, you come to the realization that you're an abusive mother. Awesome. Wonderful. I don't care. I really don't care. This could have been a good story if it had any focus whatsoever, but instead, it wants to be this, it wants to be that, and it's Hansel and Gretel. It's fucking Hansel and Gretel. There. We're done. I'm gonna turn around, the goddamn Babadook squirrel, the Babadook and the squirrel are gonna be there. The fucking squirrel. It's something. It wants to be about this dangerous park. It wants to be about Hansel and Gretel. It wants to be the story about this mother and child. Pick a fucking focus.
Callum. Callum!
Oh look, now she looks aged, like a witch.
Callum.
I love you both.
Love you too, Mom.
I'm gone.
Callum.
See you Wednesday.
See you.
Callum.
Oh, look, there's Springtrap. He's right there. Springtrap's right there. Chad Trap's right there. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, look, he's wearing a Cthulhu shirt. Get it? Because this is a horror story, and Cthulhu was a horror story, and Cthulhu was a horror story, and Cthulhu was a horror story. And look, there's the Babadook, and oh, you're gonna kill him yourself because you're both the mother and the witch, and you're not Gretel, and oh, look. Except this game was rated by the ESRB and is on a mainstream console, so you know she's not actually gonna kill the kid, because oh, she is gonna kill the kid. I didn't think you could show a child being killed in a game that had been rated by the ESRB. Is that the end of it? Is that the end of it? Cool. Oh god, that was painful. So, Leanne, apparently that was the end of it. What did you think?
Pretty great.
You thought it was great?
Yeah.
I thought it was shit. Is there more?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
Let me guess. This face is gonna be a chipmunk face. It's gonna be in the no.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
Bang me on the window.
She is the witch, she is the mom, and there's something about
In
it.
my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
It wasn't scary, it was a little depressing, because, like, the kid was lost there, and the kid doesn't actually exist, and she keeps going back there or something. I don't fucking know. Well, I hated it. I absolutely hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking loved it.
It's Hansel and Gretel, and then there's the chipmunk, and then there's the Babadook, and then... I guess if it had any point at all, maybe it could have explained this better, but maybe what it's trying to say is that the mother left a kid there at the overly dangerous park. He got killed by the purple guy, and then she regrets it for the rest of her life, and all of that was not real. It was just a dream that she had about finding her kid again. If that's the case, then they really could have done better.
Hello?
Anything at the end? Like, I thought we were gonna face off with the chipmunk guy, but we're not. Instead, no, they're just... It's been so long since last I saw my son, lost to the monster, to the man behind. Alright, I guess the point was that, yeah, it was... She left her kid at the park. Park wasn't safe. He got killed by the purple guy. And she's regretted it ever since. And that's why she feels like she's the witch. Okay. It was poorly told. It had no focus. It felt like there were 3-4 different things going on.
Love y'all. Bye.
Felt like there were 3 or 4 different things going on at once, like it didn't know what it wanted to be. It ripped off Babadook, it ripped off Five Nights at Freddy's, it ripped off Hansel and Gretel, and I don't really mean it ripped off Hansel and Gretel so much as they kept saying Hansel and Gretel as if the theme at all related to anything that happened in the story at all. Yeah, I gotta... So, overall, this game was fucking horrible. I hated it. It was a piece of shit. Oh, okay, and you get a chipmunk killer outfit and woodcutter talismans if you've got Secret World, which I don't. But maybe I will someday. Probably not if it's anything like this fucking piece of shit. Excuse for a Hitler diaper. I didn't like it. I didn't like...
Video.
It's an hour and 40 minutes.
Wow.